Well, hi, everyone. Good morning. We are starting off our Monday on the heels of a dry, beautiful weekend, and it looks like Monday will be no different. Temperatures are going to be warming up really nicely this afternoon, and we can thank offshore winds for that development. But keep in mind that things are going to be breezy out there. Not only are we going to see dry conditions outside because these are offshore easterly winds, but we're also going to see the possibility of some downed tree limbs, power outages possible, unsecured objects, meaning garbage cans especially, can be blown around in the wind, especially inland. That's the tan color on your screen, where a wind advisory is in effect through 2 p.m. today. Now, generally, we're still only going to be working with 15 to 25 mile per hour winds, gusts up to 45 miles per hour. This isn't the gustiest we've seen your winds get across our county, but this is still cause for concern in that these are offshore winds, so we're going to dry out dramatically. You will probably feel it if you're susceptible to those dry conditions when they develop. Now, what we are watching for is that today and tomorrow we've got a lot of sunshine on hand. Views like this. I mean, how about the gorgeous start to the morning that we have? Almost no clouds in sight. But we've got some changes on the way. You wouldn't know by looking outside. Enjoy the warmth on hand today. Enjoy the sunshine. We're going to be climbing to about 1 degree, dare we say, above average. If we get there in San Diego to that high of 69 degrees compared to normal, it will be only the second day in the month of March where our afternoon high has been above average. Every single day so far this month, the last 26 days virtually, with the exception of one, we've had those cooler than normal temperatures. So it's been a cold March, but we have the chance of warming up to average. In San Diego, Ramona only 1 degree off of average. Borrego Springs trending 14 degrees cooler than average because that warmth is only felt west of the mountains, right? Wind comes over the mountains, it compresses, and as that air compresses, it heats up and it keeps traveling farther west. And that means that inland valleys, coastline is where we'll really feel the warmth. Tomorrow, the inland valleys toward the mountaintops and deserts will feel their warmth come to fruition. It's all going to happen ahead of the arrival of this storm. Right now, it's pretty far off. You can see how through the rest of the day, it's going to be brewing off of the west coast. Keeps making its descent farther south. LA going to start to see their showers develop Tuesday night, but San Diego is going to wait until Wednesday morning for the arrival of this storm. Forecast rain totals keep things lighter than many of the previous storms that we've seen. We're not exactly tapping into much subtropical moisture here. So what that means for us is only about 4/10 of an inch up to 1/2 an inch. Inland slightly above that coastal model, so it looks like we'll be moving toward about 3/4 of an inch max. Across your mountaintops, 3/4 of an inch up to a full inch. That's before we see that transition to snow, but it only looks like that transition is going to come above 5,000 feet. So this is a relatively high cutoff, a modest cutoff for snow. Everywhere below 5,000 feet should see rain entirely, and then that snow above 5,000. Deserts are going to stay much lighter. Now, here's the thing. The storm starts on Wednesday. Wednesday morning and evening, we have rain in the forecast. This storm is going to give us another brief wave into Thursday morning, and then it looks like by Thursday afternoon really start to taper off. But Thursday afternoon is the home opener for the San Diego Padres. We know many of the people probably tuning into this forecast here are doing exclusively so because they want to see that forecast for Thursday. A couple caveats to that. Number one, we are still 4 days out from this wet weather event. 4 days out, models haven't come into full agreement as to how this will look. The thing you have going for you, if you're going to be out there at Petco Park or traveling around Gaslamp, outside just watching the game in general, you have to keep in mind that, number one, this storm doesn't carry nearly as much moisture as previous atmospheric rivers. So sure, we could have cloudy skies, cold temperatures are a guarantee, and then a drizzle. But it doesn't seem like this is going to be a downpour of rain as that game begins on Thursday, just around 1 p.m. It does seem like odds are in our favor of drier conditions as the day continues. Let's take a look at the rest of the week. After Thursday into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're back on zonal flow. Zonal flow means no dramatic shift in afternoon high temperatures. We'll stay in that upper 50, low 60 range at first, and then boost maybe to the low mid 60s, but zonal flow means no dramatic rise or drop in temperatures. For us right now, we've got that slight boost in temperatures because we're getting a little bit of the influence of that ridge of high pressure and offshore winds. So enjoy the warmth while we have it on here, because even into next week after that storm passes, we're not getting back to this territory. Look at how many low 70s we have in the forecast for the afternoon. Fallbrook down through Escondido, La Mesa down through Chula Vista, 71 degrees this afternoon. It is a welcome sight after all of the wet weather we've seen and the cooler temperatures. 64 for Del Mar, 68 for Carlsbad, and 69 for downtown San Diego. And if we go through the next couple days, you see how today is easily the warmest day. When we go through Tuesday, we'll drop by a few degrees. The more notable drop comes Wednesday and Thursday. So those 2 days are going to be reserved for upper 50s as your afternoon highs. For Friday through the weekend and into early next week, inland valleys will make their way to the mid 60s. We'll stay mostly in the low to mid 60s for your coastline. At least sunshine is going to prevail for the upcoming weekend. Really, Wednesday, Thursday are the only days we're watching out for in particular. Snow above 5,000 feet. Palomar Mountain, Mount Laguna expecting only a couple inches in their storm totals for snow. They will start off as rain, and then we'll see snow come about, especially Wednesday night through Thursday. Deserts are going to stay lightest. Now, here's the thing. These models are going to change. They're virtually guaranteed to change because they come into agreement as we move closer to these storms arriving. And we will keep you up to date here, as well as on our website, cbs8.com/weather. We know a lot of people are going to be out there, thousands downtown, and others just watching from around the county. And so we are going to continue to fine-tune these models, let you know how they look. But for now, we are watching for Wednesday to be the brunt of this storm, tapering off through the day on Thursday. But Thursday morning, still going to have some rain to it. Thursday afternoon, that's when things start to get a little bit drier. Tomorrow we'll have better models. Thursday, or really Wednesday in particular, we should be able to see the end of that storm in sight in those models. But again, it is a lot of fine-tuning, a lot of models coming into agreement in the meantime. Remember, you can keep up to date with all the latest here on our website. You can keep up to date on the CBS 8 app. We appreciate you being with us here for CBS 8 Plus Extended Forecast. I'm Evan Nurani. Have a great day, everyone.